Okay, I'm joined by Ron, who's a member of the Northwest Skoda Owners Club. Ron, this Favorit that we're in, tell me about it.
It's a 1992 136 LS, sorry. It's the top of the range, sunroof, radio cassette. Everything's totally original, 100%. It's done 22,000 miles from brand new, and as you can see, it sounds, and as we'll see in a minute, it drives like brand new.
See, that's the thing that gets me. I do a lot with classic cars, but quite often they've been restored to be in this sort of condition. But even the stone chip protector bobbly paint underneath the back doors is absolutely minty fresh.
Yeah. It's been well looked after. It's been service history with Skoda all the way through the years. It's 24 years old this year.
I was talking to Dougal earlier, the managing director here, and while a managing director of a motor group could pretty much drive anything he wanted, he drives a Skoda.
Yeah.
That says a lot for the brand and the fact that DM Keith are quite passionate about cars, isn't it?
It certainly does, and that's why we're here to support him. We're here to support the dealerships, primarily because they are Skoda people.
Okay, let's go for a little spin and see what it does.
Yep.
This takes me back.
There's no power steering. That's for one. But yeah.
I was talking to Steve earlier, he's got a new Rapide. Do you drive a Skoda at the minute?
I've got a brand new Skoda Rapide Sport, 2014. We also have a 120 LSE Super Estelle.
Oh wow.
That is 34 years old this year.
Yeah, rear engine.
That's rear engine, and that's 100% original.
If I decided I wanted a Favorit in this sort of condition, you just can't go and buy one.
No.
I see you've got a Yeti, which is now sat in the back seat, but was sat in the front seat.
Yes, yeah.
How did you come to have a DM Keith Yeti?
Dougal sent me a DM Keith tie for the two launches we got involved in at Leeds and York. As being part of the Owners Club, we obviously supported them on the launching of the two new showrooms. And as you can see by my attire now, everything becomes Skoda.
So you were working at Skoda back in 1984, long before the Volkswagen connection, or not that long before it. I was born in that year. When Volkswagen came along, what did that do for Skoda?
It obviously improved them. It obviously injected a lot of money into Skoda's rich history. We can't take away anything away from Skoda's history. The motor cars did improve through quality and obviously the production techniques, and again that was down to the injection of money that Volkswagen gave Skoda. It was a much needed investment, and the motor cars, as you can see today, are fantastic.
Ron knows his Skodas. The quality is undeniably better these days, but do the numbers stack up? Last year, 1.9 million Skodas were sold, and the company employed over 25,000 people. That's a yes then. But it's not the numbers that grab you when you sit in a classic Skoda.
It smells like I remember cars smelling like when I was younger, and that's the key, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of the experience. I see people looking when we stopped at the traffic lights there, and unlike if you're driving an E-Type or something like that, in a classic car like that, people are then impressed, but they don't necessarily make a connection. People are looking at this car and making a connection with it.
They are, yes.
They're remembering them, or they maybe even had one.
It's a modern classic. It's yesterday's car today. People will remember it today. And obviously those people that are driving Skodas now possibly wouldn't have drove one when this vehicle was launched.
Seat for me was always the sporty brand. Skoda was the affordable brand. Volkswagen was the dependable brand, and Audi was the premium brand, and then Porsche no one could afford anyway. Does it still sit roughly along those lines? Is Skoda still the affordable brand, or are they sort of stepping it up?
I would have thought they've stepped up now. I would have thought they've stepped up quite a way now. The affordability is still there, the practicality is still there, the reliability is still there. Value for money is phenomenal. I just think they're an all-round package. I think Skoda have got it right, and I think they have climbed the brands, and it shows it in this. People take a lot of interest to these, when they're at shows, and they, like you say, they realise what they used to drive around in. They've now got the motor cars to look at, but they also make that association with fabulous cars made by Skoda today.
No, well, thank you very much for bringing the car down to show us and for taking me out in it as well. I am going to look forward to getting in a car with air conditioning.